Peace and blessings, beautiful people. It's your good friend DJ Be Easy. Give you another episode of the Mix Up Podcast. And you know what? For today's podcast, we got to get the boss man on. We got to get the CEO of Connecticut People Records, the guy that's just helping us keep this platform and just keep it rolling. And when we're just bouncing off ideas, bringing some of the best artists, not just from CT, Massachusetts, New York, all of that, here at Connecticut People Records. So, Young D, how you feeling, man? Talk to the people, yo.
I mean, how you doing today, man? I'm glad that you decided to come stop by and give me an interview for once.
For real. Yeah,
honestly, behind the cameras for once,
Yeah, the last time we gave you an interview, this was CCSU Radio. Before the world changed, man.
Right.
And also shout out to Young Polo.
I got my newest addition to the camp.
Young Polo chillin'.
Young Polo the God. That's my little boy, man. 5 months and growing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's here now. He's the CPR mascot.
Bet. Yo, dude, just give people the history of Connecticut People Records, because a lot of times I'm jumping in here and we're just doing podcasts, we're asking everybody the origin story. So you give us the origin story of Connecticut People Records.
All right, it's a lot of different angles from where it starts at, though. Really though, I grew up in Colchester with some of my best friends.
Yeah.
Like Camouflage.
Big shout out to Camouflage.
Vice president of CPR now. And back in the day, we all wanted to be rappers, we all wanted to be producers, we all wanted to be everything, but didn't have the resources to do what we wanted to do. We just kind of made a way for ourselves, with tape recorders and J-Hong CDs and
wow.
Recorders. So that dates back how long ago. Where our setup when it comes to recording and rapping and stuff like that before the iMac and things like that, so.
Because you guys were making things pop off on like a regular laptop PC and this is like going back, I'll say going back 9 years ago where the PCs weren't as fast now.
Before then, all right.
Go to the story.
I'll give you an example of how slow our first computer was that had Reason. That used to make beats. It was a PC. Mm-hmm. We used to turn it on and go outside and play 21.
Yeah.
And wait for it to load up. So when we came back, we could start making a beat.
Wow.
That's how long it took. And that was MySpace days when we used to write BRB.
Damn.
Things like that.
Yo, thank God for the solid state drive that started off in, your supercomputer, game computer, and now you can get it in your Mac, or you can even get it in your standard, Lenovo laptop or your HP laptop, solid state drives, because that just makes everything quick, flash memory and whatnot. But back then, everything was rotation. It was like when the laptop came on, you hear it come on, to hear the fan.
Forever. The internet stall out, you might as well just shut it down. Might as well just shut it down for the day. But that's where we came from, as far as that. Then we got the iMac and the microphone and Pro Tools and started steadily building the company or building let's say the label first. It wasn't really a company at first, I went to school.
Shout out to Full Sail University.
I went to Full Sail University. I went to college over there and I got my degree in audio engineering and stuff like that. And that's when I took it off. I took off like a rocket from there.
Because the thing is, you got the knowledge, not just the certification that's on the wall, but the actual knowledge of like what I'm doing in the studio. Yeah. How to like mix, master, how to get everything done.
Yeah, all of that. So I mean, people really trust in, the degree on the wall. People trust in my knowledge and my ideas and what I bring to the records, as far as mixing and stuff like that. So I do my best,
No. Your best is greatness, because it's like every year you get better.
Yeah,
every year you get better, and it's like I'm listening to the quality from even when you started, it was always good quality. But then now it's like the little things with the drums, like the like certain layers, like everything is on point, crisp.
Now it's like, you know, we got this setup, you know, as far as Studio A goes, you know, my old setup, we call it Studio B now and things like that. But, you know, we've progressed, you know what I mean? And the industry standard now that we got here, that's what people really, they pay for that. I say people pay for the lights, but you know, it's really the quality, is the engineer, the vibe, all of that. So
now you even got like a nice comfortable couch in the booth. That's dope, yo. Shoot. Like the details of that too.
You know, we just want to make sure that we ensure comfortability.
Yes.
You know, with the artists when they're here, you know.
So what are some of your pet peeves with artists?
Not being prepared, you know.
Because the thing is, if you have a time booked, your professionalism as an artist is like, you know what? If you have your time booked to a certain time, set time per se, have your lyrics already written and just go in.
Right.
Just go in. But I know there's some artists that take forever, and then it's like, yo, I ain't ready yet. I gotta write. You know what I'm saying?
On the flip side to that.
What's up?
On the flip side, another actual pet peeve of mine is when artists, you know, they come in, they actually have this stuff, you want to say, I don't want to say overly prepared, where sometimes they just, maybe they even want to freestyle, but they just blow right through it.
Yeah.
And don't care at all. So maybe
So it's like they just say whatever they gotta say, and then they be done.
They don't care if it's messed up. They don't care if it's peak. They don't care if it's like flat. It's notes not saying right. Whatever. Yo, bounce that out. Send it to me. Don't even care. So some music I can't stamp and co-sign and things like that. And they know that. You know, there's no secret to that. Yeah, but you know, some records be like, no, I can't do that. That's crazy. You know, so. But yeah, I mean, you know, you would think that it would be all about people just wasting your time, dragging it out, or whatever. In reality, some people come in here and just waste your time by trying to do things too fast. And you know that you trying to.
Because you got to make sure it's right. Because the thing is, anybody that comes to this studio, you want to make sure the quality of everything, the sound, the lyrics, the beat, the cadence, everything's on point.
All of that.
And
I care enough to help guide people through their records and make sure they're making quality records, you know what I mean? But sometimes they just don't care.
So I never thought about that part. They just spit hot fire like Dylon, like 5 Dylons in a row, and I'm out.
Like 7 Dylons in a row. They'll go to the end. They'll feel themselves. Give themselves the encore at the end.
Yo. Okay, so rappers and egos. How you feel about it? Because to be a star, you have to have some type of ego. But the thing is, I look at it as a balance. You have to have a big-ass ego, but also keep it real with yourself when you're just like, you know what? I ain't bring it this time. We got to do this over again. But what's your thoughts on it, rappers and ego?
I feel like a lot of artists, especially in the hip-hop industry, rap industry, they come with the ego. The R&B side and stuff like that, not to say they're friendlier, but the competition doesn't seem as pressured on them all the time. They come in here and kind of do their own thing. They don't really feel like the next R&B artist is out there coming to snatch their food or something. Every rapper that come in here gotta feel like they about to show off for the next rapper that's waiting, the next rapper that's coming out the booth, whatever. It's like a dog pound.
You don't need to show off for the next rapper. Show off for yourself.
Show off for yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the artists who got the ego, that's determined to get their music out there, that's motivated to do what needs to be done.
Yes.
To be recognized. A lot of people got their ego and a lot of people got their ego and stuff like that, and then actually don't know how to handle their business. You know what I mean?
The balance of it.
Right. Expect their raps to take them to the top without them having an ass cap. You know
dude. There's a reason why, like, in the industry right now, we have like a lot of like crappy rappers, like crappy artists. But the thing is,
they got their business right.
Boom.
Oh yeah, like, they got their business right.
Yeah. So we know a lot of talented people that their level of talent, but their level of business etiquette is not on the same level. So the thing is, if the artist with the crazy talent has their business etiquette up, beautiful things happen.
Shout out to, Point Blank 860 or Quan Don, AWOL.
Yeah.
There's a few artists that I've had in here within the last week or so I've been working with.
Yes.
That's been getting their business.
Big shout out to all those artists he named too.
Right, absolutely. Shout out to artists that getting their foot in the door, really getting their BMI or their ASCAP ready, getting their music on different platforms besides DistroKid and stuff. We're talking like, we got people getting their music on Genius right now, where they decipher the lyrics and note in it, you know what I mean?
Nice.
Things like that. There's a lot of things going on, so.
That's one thing that's easy for us producers and DJs. Like, if the artist already took care of their end of streaming, like soon as you get the song ready for them, they can post it on their Spotify, their Tidal, their Amazon Music, their Apple Music. And then me as the DJ, I can just like, okay, before you even send me the clean version, I can check out what they're doing already, and then I can just be like, oh,
I'm already there. Like, I'm hip now. I check the music out on my own time.
Yeah.
Sit down, stream it, whatever. Yeah.
So I love listening to the music before you clean it up and send it to me. I'm like, oh, okay. So I need a clean version of this. I need a clean version of that.
Right. These are the records that I'm feeling already.
Exactly. So that's a beautiful thing, man.
Puppy sleeping, man, in the middle of the interview. That's crazy.
Yeah, he was bouncing up and down, and now he's knocked out. Now, like, he's literally knocked out now.
Yeah, nice and active though, so he stays nice and active. But I thought he was gonna be the star of the show. I didn't know I had to carry my weight all the way through.
Oh man, you are the producer, you are the engineer, man.
Absolutely. It'd be easy, man. You gotta tell people where they can find you at, man.
Yo, you can find me at 30 Arbor Street. Shoot, Connecticut People Records, the basement. Yeah.
Tell people that, they want to get their studio time, their podcast done, things like that. They can come to 30 Arbor Street. We're open 24 hours.
Yes.
Open door policy. All you gotta do is just hit me up. You know what I mean?
Let everybody know your social media so they could, get in contact with you and book a time.
Instagram, Google, anything, whatever is Connecticut People Records. You can find my main page at Young B CPR. There's no O in it. YUNGD CPR. And that's about it. Facebook and stuff like that. I'm not really too. I be on it, but
you're more a Snapchat, Instagram type of guy.
Yeah. I like people like to stay hip to what we're doing. People are nosy. That's a fact of success. Yeah. You want to be successful, you got to make sure people want to be nosy about what you're posting up. So,
are you thinking about getting a TikTok?
I have a TikTok, but it's not jumping like my other social media. So everybody got their niche. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe I'm out the time frame with the TikTok. Maybe I gotta pay for marketing. I don't know, but what I mean.
You know what it is? Because we haven't done a dance yet. But we don't need to do a dance because that's not our lane.
You know what? I'm gonna look into it. Easy. Me and you might just be doing a dance and making my TikTok go viral.
All right, we'll do a two-step. We'll do the two-step at the cookout. We'll do the two-step at the cookout. We'll have the
cousin two-step cookout.
Exactly. We'll have the curry shrimp and
two-step cookout.
Yup.
TikTok dance, because that would be bringing it back to people the millennial babies and stuff that's not even used to a simplistic 1-2 step. Nice little vibe with a snap. They might be like, what is that?
They're used to just everything.
What?
Pop locking. Shout out to everybody that does Jersey club music, man, because that joint is lit now. It's been lit, but now they're taking it to a whole different level.
Wait.
What?
Jersey club music is getting its run now.
It's been getting its run, but now, but viral now. Like, people are just doing videos. Especially on my IG. My IG is Jersey Clubbed Up right now, man.
Now, listen, I know I'm in the trenches and surrounded by my artists all day, so I don't always pop out to be open-minded to all the music that's dropping right now.
Yeah.
But Jersey club music and that type of beat your feet music and stuff like that has been like popular for so long in the Philly and Jersey, even down in DC with the go-go music.
Yeah, Baltimore club music
Baltimore
as well too.
club
Yeah.
music, right?
It's always been popping, but now it's like I'm starting to see it way more on my IG stories, my IG, like all of that. So shout out to everybody that's doing that.
Shout out to Jersey.
You know what I'm saying?
Give him
and I never met this guy before, but I still got to shout him out. Shout out DJ Littleman, man. Like he is a catalyst to this whole Jersey club movement and whatnot. So it's dope.
Well,
It's dope.
I'm gonna have to go get me a couple of Jersey Shore samples and stuff.
It's the beats, yo. It's the beats that be crazy, man.
Up tempo, they fast, they get you energized.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know how to dance, you want to move.
You just want to just do something. Craziest joint. I forgot who did the remix, but it was like some DJ in Jersey did a Destiny Child Say My Name remix, and that joint was hard. Like, and the thing is, it's like, you know, that's an old school, like, wow. I keep on saying, I can't believe I'm saying Destiny Child old school, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like the way he chopped up the beat was just like, this dude, he got gangsta on it. Like, he made Destiny Child sound like, you know what I'm saying, you could be in a club with your Hennessy, just bobbing your head like, all right. You bob your head, you ain't gonna really dance to that shit, but you gonna bob your head, and you be like,
we ain't gonna do too much with it.
All right.
I like it.
Yeah, he cut it up nice.
That's dope.
You know?
That's dope. Shout out to the people that's making that happen.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying, for sure. You know.
Dude, any closing remarks, any quick shout outs and whatnot? Because they got the information on how to get to the studio, and just letting people know we do the recordings on Wednesdays here at CPR Records, and then on Friday afternoons we post it on YouTube. So sometimes it might hit the Instagram story first.
I'm gonna be this Friday's episode.
Yeah.
I feel real important for that.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to all my family. You know, my mom, my sister, my brother, my girl. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my puppy here, Polo the God. You know, shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to all the artists. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Connecticut People Records, North, South. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's a part of the movement. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one thing. I think you show love to everybody at all times. I might have missed somebody, but I ain't miss y'all. You know what I mean? So if you just show love to everybody and you brush shoulders with people the right way, you'll always be okay. You know? So you go anywhere in Connecticut, that's a good feeling now. So
Yeah, dude, we're gonna keep this rolling. Wednesday recordings, Friday posting, CPR Records, and then, you know, just to let the people know, I had a meeting with WFCS, CCSU Radio, so we're gonna like be getting some things back over there. It's gonna start off as more produced shows, and then we could get back live after, you know, the proper, you know, protocols go with the CCSU Student Center. And then there's other stuff on the way. And also shout out to the top 40 radio station in Vermont called Z97.1 in Rutland, Vermont. They've been letting me do the weekend after party there, you know, Friday nights, midnights to 1 a.m. So I'll be featuring a lot of, you know, local artists as well. Not just, you know, the mainstream artists with their remixes and then the new latest tracks, but like a lot of local artists that actually got their stuff to the level where I could blend it in with a top 40 mix. I could blend it in.
Where is it? New Hampshire? Vermont?
No, Vermont. Rutland, Vermont.
We're in Vermont now.
Rutland.
Okay.
Rutland, Vermont.
Hip hop scene is okay in Rutland, Vermont.
More Burlington. Rutland is more top 40 in the remixes and whatnot.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm popping out there right now. And
You going out there?
Huh?
I'm going out there.
Word.
I
You
got
gotta remember the interview we had a couple weeks ago with Kyle Menzel. He is doing actual showcase in Vermont too, and he needs some hip hop acts. So that's something to talk about off air. Shout out to Kyle Menzel.
Right.
He's in Harlem, New York right now.
If
You know what I'm
anybody's
saying?
in Miami too, April 24th to the 28th, we out there.
Word.
Connecticut People Records, I'm getting the Lamborghini, we out there. So no.
He's getting the Lambo. Lamb talk. Let's go. Let's go.
So We just gotta be there, man. We just gotta be there. And then we taking a trip to Vermont. You know what I'm saying? So just like that. So you know what I mean?
Hold on, Miami to Vermont. That's gonna be interested in Liddy.
That's how we doing it. So shout out to DJ Be Easy.
Yes, sir.
Stay tuned with the podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, baby.
Yo, peace and blessings, y'all. We'll be back next week.
Bye.
More of the Mix Up Podcast.